Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to another adventure in the Sunless Skies. I hope everyone's doing well today. Oh, I'm a little bit on the sleepy side, but I'm excited to be here. Right. Oh, give me 1 second here. All right, here we go. I mostly remember what we were doing last time. I believe we got the things for the Albert clock, and we're looking for Lustrum. And I need to turn in court report. Oh no, I already did that. Okay, I remembered to do that. We go to New Winchester, and I check the volume on this because it sounds loud. Oh, huh. Maybe it's just my headphones. I remember what buttons do what. It's been a couple of weeks since I played this. Okay, no, those train noises need to come in. There we go. All right. So down to New Winchester. I forget what exactly I need to do. Probably get supplies. Don't need to fix the train. The train's actually in really good shape. Like, Wolseley Station. I know it's imaginary. Don't need to do that. Don't really need that. That there for Magdalene. Alrighty. And polyphonic penance nectar for Caroline. We know where both those places are. Wow, everyone wants some chorister nectar. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to check the bank. Okay, no, I have chorister nectar in my hold. Alrighty, which means we will be attacked by bees. Alright, oh, we have some hours. Do I need those? Anything? I just want to check my things. That's wrong. Huh? There we go. Inventory. Oh, I just mostly need chorister, nectar, and souls. I need souls. Oh, 834 sovereigns. More money than I thought we had. Okay, so let's go to the bank. Gonna put one thing of ours in there and the munitions, both to clear up space and just to have them against a rainy day. Aquarium market. We definitely need some more fuel and supplies. Hmm, is everything. Our hold is now full. Now, here's what I wanted to check. That's right, she wants to go to Lustrum. The Albert clock. Bronzewood and Chorus are delivering a settler. Also to Lustrum. Yeah, we really need to find Lustrum. Also, a lot of stuff, which we will do at a later date. All right, we are going to go to Port Prosper first to see about delivering the stuff for the clock. And I believe that's oh, it's far away. Well, you know what? We will swing by the circus. It might have been enough time that we can visit again. Great for reducing terror, and it opens up a bunch of fun storylines. Ah, it feels good to be back in the Reach, the most sunless of the skies. This place is always a little bit eerie looking. I mean, a lot of this game is eerie looking, but something about the lighting and coloration here in particular. Where are we? I check the map a lot. Yep, exactly for that. Uh, we don't want to go up through there. Oh, something's loading in. Perhaps we will encounter things to fight. We really haven't encountered too much. Enemies. And we continue to not encounter much in the enemy department. Oh, I hear a big noise. I hear is scarred by old battles. Wreckage crusts it like scabs. Sheridan's expanse. And then we come to the circus. Cat Kitty hanging out over there. Hey, Cat Kitty, you're our friend. Circus. Let's see what's happening here. If nothing else, we can get Mr. Menageries is here. I was going to say we can get a port report. Ooh, and we can purchase tickets. Fantastic. This never changes. Let's purchase some tickets. We have 5 tickets to the circus. Let's attend another performance. The tent is barely any more populated than the last show. The ringmaster does his best, fixing a wide grin under his mustache as he introduces what passes for the act. The humiliated magician's attempt to saw his assistant in half comes to an unfortunate end. High above, the bereaved acrobat again performs their half of the routine for a tiny amount of applause. Afterward, the pensive clown trips into the spotlight, dropping the balls he juggles. It's silent enough to hear them hit the floor. It ends when the headstrong strong woman lifts a very large barbell over her head. She repeats this several times when the crowd's reaction isn't as enthusiastic as she'd have liked. The show ends with a smattering of reluctant applause. Hmm, this isn't a very good circus. Well, let's visit the amusements. Most of the stalls here are empty, their owners either asleep or have long since gone. You gamely make the most of them, from the Hall of Mirror, there is only one, to the Whack-A-Rat game, currently closed due to the rats having unionized. At least the day proves quiet, with nothing actively trying to kill you. In the high wilderness, that alone counts as a vacation. Our terror has fallen, and the circus staff have learned your name. Ooh, let's speak to the ringmaster. The ringmaster looks relieved to see a familiar face. Oh, thank God! We've got a show to put on, and one of my biggest acts is throwing a tantrum. No, no. He pauses, toying with his exquisitely managed mustache as he looks you up and down. I don't suppose you've ever considered stepping into the ring yourself? Well, you know what? It's not like we can make this circus any worse than it already is. All right, we're going to take the safest route and we're going to offer our services as a club. Dressed in motley and with grease paint face, you do your best to entertain. The audience laughs at your pratfalls. Some of them are even deliberate. Afterwards, the ringmaster claps you on the shoulder. Excellent! Well, terrible, never do that again. But please come and see me behind the tents. We now have 5 sky stories. Well, let's go behind the tent. We're welcome everywhere here. Beyond the performers and the permanent audience, the circus is deserted. Everyone keeps to their quarters unless they're practicing the show. Despite the calliope music, the mood back here is closer to that of a mausoleum. Oh, let's go back to the ring nest. The door is open. From inside, you can hear the constant ruffling of a deck of cards. Hats, cats, bats, and rats. The ringmaster is sat on a fat cushion, idly shuffling a worn pack of playing cards. He smiles wearily at you. Pass the cards about you. He draws from the top of the deck, sets them on the table. They say you can help. He then places them back into the deck and bids you shuffle and draw for yourself. The cards are the same. He smiles the same weary smile. Looks like they haven't changed their minds. The ringmaster shuffles, cuts, and deals the cards. This is what work I can offer you. Okay. You can accept a commission to repair the magician's props, reclaim the acrobat's twin, purchase costumes for the clown, post flyers for the strong woman. We are going to start with costumes for the clown. 2 of cats. The costumes are not for the clown, but for his pet geese, Cuddles and Ruffles. He's not funny without them, confides the ringmaster, whose voice keeps changing every time I say his dialogue. His best acts require them, the ringmaster says. They won't perform unless they're in costume, and unfortunately, the geese have a habit of destroying them after a few shows. We've a friend in Port Prosper who'll be happy to supply us with costumes. We've the money, but not the transport. He hands you a small purse. We're helping the circus, and we got 50 sovereigns. We're on our way to Port Prosper. I completely forgot. I thought that was actually in Port Avon, so that's nice. Well, let's go talk to the clown since we're about to go do a favor for him. His head is bowed, his bald dome shines in the lantern light. If you ignore the grease paint, he looks not unlike the bust of a Grecian philosopher. The clown rubs the back of his head. It's troubling to me that the show goes on, even if no one's there to watch it. He looks at you searchingly. What does he expect you to say? Oh, we're gonna help you, buddy. And we will talk to Mr. Menagerie another time. Let- Hmm. I do need chorister nectar. 100. You know what? Prospects aren't go anywhere, and there are cheaper ways to get chorister nectar. So maybe I could grab some. Read it. On to Port Prosper we go. Fix the clock or build the clock, and you're just building it. Then to buy costumes for geese. What a whimsical errand. Check. Be encountering enemies. I mean, arguably that's a good thing, but we can defeat them and get experience, and then loot them. And looks good. How many big booms in the sky? Port Prosper is so far away. And then we're going to take another stab at finding Lustrum. I am determined that it will not be the last port I find again. I love how far down the backdrop goes. I also hate it kind of because sometimes it really triggers my thalassophobia, even more so than Sunless Sea, to be quite honest. Because in sea, you can't really see underneath the surface. It's just sometimes vague shapes and differentiances, differences in color and lighting and stuff, but that's really it. This, oh, you can see how far it goes down. It's a beautiful. And here we are at Port Prosper. Oh, okay, that's something. Ah, clock tower. Deliver the materials. A cheer from the scaffolding. The foreman beams. An angel bringing gifts. Actually, you point out, you'll be needing payment. You are paid extremely well for the delivery, and the foreman shakes you warmly by the hand. Won't take us no time now, he says with a grin. Maybe we should name the damn clock after you, eh? You've gained 800 sovereigns. Oh, we've got money. You've lost one port of lost one quart of chorister nectar. And unfortunately, we did help out the stovepipes, but only a little bit. Hmm. Oh, this isn't very good. Hmm. What am I risking here? You needed 450. Uh-uh. Nope, again, cheaper ways to get that. Write ourselves a port report, purchase a costume for geese. There is a tailor in the West End who, they say, once made emergency repairs to the captivating princess's dresses. She accepted the work as a favor. The tailor, needle in his mouth like a cigarette, holds up a hand while he searches for the garment under his desk. He piles up a few shoe boxes and grins. I think I really captured the spirit of the Reach with this one. I'm sure the geese will love them, especially the boots. We've got costumes for geese. Hmm, what do these are? I don't have any souls. I do not need crockery. If I had a bunch of space, maybe. Um, a fuel and a supply. I generally like to always have four when I go out. I think that's probably all we're doing here. We're not going to go see the chairman. We're not going to attend the grand ball. So we're going to undock, turn around here. And all right, so Lustrum is supposed to be to the, what is it again? Whoops. I'm forgetting what buttons. How do I get my thing? Hmm, I want to check my things. No. Hmm, I know. There it is. Ah, southwest of New Winchester. There's New Winchester. Southwest. All right, we'll swing down Magdalene's Way. You know, if nothing else, we're doing trading, we're picking up port reports, um, hmm, we're exploring. I probably shouldn't be going down here, but oh, hey, I'd get excited because oh, the gray witnesses. We might be going towards the dangerous place. Uh, I would get excited, except we're too far north because Lustrum is in a snowy area. I do love the snowy regions. There were some beautiful icy, snowy regions in Sunless Sea also, but they didn't look quite as spectacular as this. Something grave. Hmm. Let's check it out. Scavenge! The wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark, its engines silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. 48. Nah, Not gonna risk it. Oh, great. And we gained terror. That was unhelpful. Oh, I turned my light off somehow. There we go. No wonder the terror was rising. We really don't want our terror to get out of hand. Bad things happen. I'm honestly really amazed nothing horrible has happened as of yet. We're getting attacked by something, but I want the things. Oh, we didn't get attacked by anything. I can take a cantankerous at this point, and we're almost at Magdalene's. Finally, Magdalene's a hot bath and decent conversation. The princess desires that you dock. I'm sure she does. I want the poor report, so she's getting her wish. Ooh, let's otherworldly artifact, crew, 50. You know what? Sure. Ho ho! The Blythe Bar and reception is famously well stocked. Attendants are on hand to keep an eye on the clientele and ensure no one seeks treatment while too squiffy. You while away a few hours in the company of several windward defectors, a traveling magician, a pair of quarreling botanists, and one almost definite ministry spy, aided by the convivial delights of a bottle or three of starshine tinted brandy. All right, yeah, 50 sovereigns to lose hair completely. That's good. All right, this is small comfort. Cool. Then we'll check that out right at port. Report. And speak with the watcher by the station. He stares at your crew as they disembark your engine. He turns away when none emerge holding anything. He is clearly agitated. Sorry, the man apologizes. I didn't mean to stare. It's just we were waiting for a delivery from London. Really important supplies. I don't suppose you might be heading anywhere near the relay to Albion. Would you? If you could check if anything happened to it, we'd really appreciate it. Albion Transit Relay lies to the northwest of New Winchester, near Port Prospect. Excuse me, just beyond it, actually. All right, we will at some point be going there. So sure, we'll check on that for you. Not gonna initiate any storylines right now. Let's put this oh yeah, you want there. Do I have any? Yeah, I have one. Sure, I'll sell you that. I don't need seeds for anything. Get a fuel. Alrighty. Alright, off again on the search for Lustrum. Let's just head straight down for a little bit. We have pretty good supplies, so I will probably use the bat when we get down. I start checking the map compulsively to make sure I don't fly off the edge of it. Things we really don't want to happen. we go. You know what? I'm gonna use my bat again. So, who you are, I don't want to fight you. I think you're one of those fancy ministry ships. Hmm. Every button but the one I tried. Hmm. Well, we'll check it out. It's not a port, but we'll check it out. If we get into trouble, there was that other ship. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not that ship. That's a bad ship. That ship wants to fight me. Ooh, demand their stolen souls. You had heard rumors of a rich marauder that had turned to spiritage, the unlicensed trade in souls. Spirifers traffic in souls. They ply their clandestine trade across the skies. This engine is one of the White Bottles, the grisly gang of marauders who deal in bottled souls. This vessel is one of those plunderers. It is dormant but occupied. Most of its crew are off to market on other engines, to barter secretly in the ports of the Reach. A skeleton crew remains aboard, readying the engine for the next venture. Convince the crew you're with the gentleman. Well, this is a 100% chance that is not. So, the midnight smugglers of Pan come to take their tithe of souls. The Spirifers could say no, but it wouldn't be wise of them to make an enemy. You may gain up to 5 jumbles of distinguished souls. Yeah. Oh, we lost 3 Tales of Terror. Didn't know that was going to happen. The Spirifers acknowledge your signaler's request. A white flag waves, indicating permission to board. You approximate a thieves' oath on meeting the leader, gleaned from tales you've heard of the wicked gentleman. It suffices, for you're given several crates stocked full of jars. They rattle pleasingly as you carry them back to your own engine. We need souls too. Okay. Mm, oh, actually, right, the hours not as important. The souls we need. What did I need them for? Port Prosper. Uh, ooh, we'll get back there. We'll get back there at some point. We're gonna check out this question mark. Maybe. Um, hmm, this doesn't look too safe. The devil's own luck. Oh, oh, let's mourn the dead. It is proper. A simple ceremony, doffed caps, a few words, a gloomy silence. But it helps. The only decency in the skies is what we bring ourselves. Okay, was that the question mark? Yes, it was. Right. And it's right us to yet another skirmish in the Winchester War. There's a Tackety down there. And neither you or that other ship that was hanging around could help me, huh? Let's send out our scout again. Found nothing. Lustrum is down here somewhere. Hmm. Oh no! Oh dear! I have trouble fighting these things. We're gonna see what happens here. I just completely missed it, and oh, I'm not doing well. Oh, we're at the oh, this is a bad place. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here. Oh, nice. Still took way more damage than I would have liked. Mm, We don't have room in our hold for that. But anyway, a scribe spinster defeated. The splintered remains of the spinster turn slowly. The skies are full of fluttering papers. It is as if someone brought confetti to a funeral. We could send out crewmen with axes, but 62% chance, not great, and also no room in the hold. So we are going to recover sheets of parchment for experience. The spinsters sew them into their coats and wigs, yellowed with age, blotched with mildew, spidered with writing. Who knows what secrets they may hold? Your crew lean from the outer hatches with boat hooks and nets, swiping at the fluttering pages like a class of frenzied lepidopterists. Soon you have accumulated a small pile of parchment, dense with pictographic script. You carry it to your cabin. What secrets might it hold? Okay, not bad, but we're getting out of here. Or one more bat. Oh, what it found? Not a fort. Oh, not worth checking out. We're being cautious. I'm enjoying this not dying thing. It's all cantankerous. I completely missed. Did it also completely miss me? Oh, it's not doing well. Oh, I've wandered into a battle already happening. Fun. Ooh, the cantankerous are lumbering half-fossilized isopods that will attack anything they disapprove of. Given that they are very ancient and murderously grumpy, that means almost everything. The defeated cantankerous has been blasted to smithereens. Only a cloud of stony chunks remains. We could disperse the rubble and lose terror, sift through the pulverized rubble, or leave it untouched. We might find something of scientific interest at 76% chance. Yeah, 9 crew members. Let's go for it. Partial success. None of the remaining pieces are whole enough to be of interest, either academic or ghoulish. However, you do find a few fragments of carapace veined with what looks like gold. $4. We got $4 whole. Well, let's see if hey, come back. Mountainous rocks, clad in jackets of frost, rise above you. The passes are perilous. See, this is the area Lustrum is in. Hmm. No, I'm not bothering you. I'm going to the cantankery. Yep. All right. I'm going to listen to its last complaint. Its parting grumble is bitter and mournful. Your crew share tales of the cantankerity to distract them from the noise. Can experience a sky story and tales of the cantankerity. The cantankerity emits a long, flatulent eruption. It sounds as if someone has punctured a hippo. An engineer clears his throat. Once saw a herd of cantankerity mob a scorn fluke. Must have been 2 dozen of them. So furious they impaled themselves on its spines to get at it. We've gained 50 experience and 1 sky story. All right, I guess we should put down to Caroline. Since we're right here. Lustrum. Stunted grove. The incautious driver grimaces. Mother said illness is all in the mind. She'd fit right in here. Yes, Caroline's a great place. Not one of my favorites. We can grab port report. Did you need anything? Yeah, he needed that. That's the same as it was elsewhere. Mhm. All five spots. Not awesome. We're just gonna have to go back to New Winchester because that spinster kind of kicked her butts a little bit, and we used up a lot of fuel fighting it. But we will wander off towards this way on our way back a little bit, just in case. Maybe. No, it's got to be down below Carillon somewhere. It usually is right near the edge of the map, like Port Prosper is. The engine's headlights glow like a ghost upon the icy mist. Ooh, stuff. Fuel, fuel. This might be a terrible mistake, and something might jump out and try to kill me, but yay, we got some crockery. That's really helpful right now. What's over here? Possibly a passage, or possibly a horrible series of switchbacks to get lost in. Now is not the time to find out. No, taxi. At least we got to find some things. I'm not going the right way, which is not great, but it's starting to run a little low on fuel. I mean, we should be fine. I just really don't like to be at risk of running out of fuel. Uh, there's things you can do when you run out of supplies. Mm, so much fuel. Our stoker is singing of New Winchester. That's always a good sign. It's a dark garden. Hello, Tackety. Distant clamor of engine yards. An accretion of smog on the windows. Good old Chester. First, we go up here to turn in our port reports. Get that money. Recent news, a downed locomotive on Hybris. Attack of the engine's gone down in the fungal jungle of Hybris, being a remote and mysterious colony on the very edge of the reach. The town crier pauses for breath and enters an alarming coughing fit, having inhaled a lungful of smog. An enterprising stovepipe slaps him sharply on the back. Thanks, he sputters. Are there any brave captains willing to rescue those poor souls from perfidy and mushrooms and such like? The rescue of a Tackety engine offers opportunities, not necessarily just for the Tacketies. Oh, we got plenty of stories. Sure, I don't think we've found Hybris yet, but whatever. We'll get there at some point. Cometh the hour. Cheers go up among the crowd as you step forward. God bless you, Captain, the crier says, his eyes are washed with tears, though that could just be the smog. New Winchester needs more of such stock. Where now the heroes of the blockade? He hands you the report, which reveals the engine was last seen heading to Hybris. He runs on, calling for a state of perpetual revolution, to a mixed response from the crowd. We've agreed to look for a down locomotive in Hybris. Okay. All right, deliver our port report and get $400. Trade favor for a savage secret. Yeah, those are handy. She leans close before she speaks, her voice is low and laden with tobacco. She shares what she knows of several motions that have not yet reached the assembly floor. Some would make changes to laws that it's helpful to know about in advance. We have two savage secrets. Beautiful. We don't need another world right now. I'm down to New Winchester to fix the ship and resupply. Now, technically, I think I could afford a new ship, but I don't like to just grab the first ship upgrade. You lose a lot of crew and storage. Oh yeah, it's even telling me you don't have enough money to buy a better locomotive. Yeah, I do, but well, I could get the Parsival class course. It's a fast ship. It's a good ship. I always call them ships. They're train engines. Which are basically just ships with wheels that are useless because these fly in the sky. Oh, hold on a moment. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, how do I close this? I've got a pop-up that I can't make go away. There we go. All right. So yeah, what do we lose? Yeah, you only have 10 cargo space. You only get 6 crew members. No. I want to save up for the Pelennor. You still lose some crew. You go down to 8, but eight's not terrible, and there's stuff you can buy so you can get more crew. And, it's better armored, better cargo space, which is really important. You get 2 auxiliary slots. Xavier's nice too. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that just now. We are going to fix the locomotive we have. Fully repair the hull, please. Only 42, not bad. Go elsewhere in New Winchester. Someone else is missing. An opportunity to respond to a distress call. A group of concerned Tackities are looking for a skyfaring captain to assist them in retrieving a missing friend. Captain, a broad-shouldered Tackety speaks to the group. A friend of ours, an acquaintance of ours, has sent a message from Hybrid. Everything is happening in places I haven't found yet. She needs transport back to New Winchester. He pauses for breath. Would you mind picking her up if you happen to go out that way? She's a filmmaker. Goes by Mademoiselle Lumiere. She said she'd never return, so I have to assume she's taken ill. It'd be good to make sure she gets back safely. Hybris lies to the north-northwest of New Winchester. Let's bring a filmmaker back to New Winchester from Hybris. Yeah, I'll find it eventually. Market. You know what? We're gonna look at Abraham's engineer. Additional cargo bay goes in the auxiliary slot. Do I have waiting slot? Only have one auxiliary slot. I'm gonna see if I buy extra cargo space, but we won't worry about that for now. We will, however, stick our corkery in the bank. We do not need that. I have souls. Where are the souls for? Port Prosper. Let's pick them up later. We are on a mission. We're looking for Lustrum. that out of the way. We don't need that on screen. All right, once more, heading towards the unknown, in hopes of finding the mother of mountains somewhere in the southwest. Tackety, do you know where Lustrum is? We're pretty low on terror. Our hull is repaired. Pretty good on supplies and fuel. Right back into the icy skies where horrible things lurk. That's all right. We can handle horrible things to an extent. We're going to head towards that question mark. Sky closes its cold jaws about you. Water freezes in the pipes. Engineers scurry to and fro with boiling kettles. Cool stuff. More crockery. Well, I'm all set whenever something comes up for crockery. That's the thing a prospect will come up for. Hmm. Well, what a lovely place this is. This isn't frightening at all. Oh, another one of you. Whoops. Yay, it blasts you with literally pure terror. Wow, I am really struggling to hit this guy. I hit the wall. It's not helpful. So arcs gently towards enemies, my butt. Scribe spinsters, man. Yeah, recover sheets of parchment. Oh, it's a horror. No, we're not going to a horror right now. Are you, there's something beyond the home. That's not helpful. We're gonna go more to the west. No, we're just like the old-timey Arctic explorers. We might die out here. Let's try. Oh, please don't notice me. I don't want to fight another one of you right now. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I didn't even find anything. No, I don't want to fight you. Don't want to fight you. Oh, yep. Terror's up. Bad things are starting to happen. A touch of the skies. Skyfarers, exposed to the haunting light of the stars, are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. An irregularity in the galley. The table is neatly laid, but the plates are glued in place and the cutlery nailed down. The culprit is quickly discovered when he tries to nail the chief engineer's hat to the chief engineer's head. Everything has its place, she explains when she's dragged before you. Have some brandy, everybody. That evening, your engine is loud with song and laughter. The sky shanties are perhaps a little lubricated, the humor laced with a touch of mania, but for now the fears of the sky are forgotten. A passing cantankerry grumbles through the cold night. It tugs at the bright, glaring warmth of your windows. It flicks the disapproving antenna at the noise and the hour. When you have passed it by, it is glad to have the quiet and cold of the sky back. Right, lots to fly, but our terror has fallen, and we're heading towards Magdalene's anyway. And we'll try again. Straight up. Why must so many scribe spinsters be around Lustrum? Out of the Reach enemies, I hate them the most. The attacks they do with like the circle of light that comes out of them, it's just pure terror. It just shoots your terror up. They're a really neat monster conceptually, though. Oh, Magdalene's safe and welcoming. And we actually might pay for a terror reduction here. Report. Hmm. It's an old journal. Ooh. This reduces terror. There we go. That's what everyone's got right now. Mm, I can't repair my engine kit, can I? That that might be a problem, but we just saved. If we die and encounter bad problems down there, it's fine. Maybe I can help out here and strip. I pressed the wrong button. It didn't. Oh my goodness. Firing willy-nilly. What? Oh my goodness, things keep happening. Cryptic Stoker wants to hold a memorial service for the crew that have recently died in your service. A lovely thought, but now is not the time. Judging by his tattoos of a storm studded with mouths and his rattling collection of talismans, the ceremony is unlikely to be Christian. Did it? Hmm. Attend and deliver a eulogy yourself? not a very good chance. Approve and attend, not a very good chance. Conduct the ceremony myself, the best chance, but still not great, and I can't do it anyway. I don't forbid it 'cause I don't want to like make a god angry. Uh, oh, damn. Cryptic Stoker appears before the gathered mourners with his face painted storm gray and his amulets rattling like distant thunder. He speaks of a storm that remembers, his voice reeling between a croaking approximation of an old woman's voice, a shrill mockery of a child's, a drawling attempt at a high society patriarch. The crew seem unconvinced by the outlandish ceremony. Perhaps they long for the plodding, sober Sunday services of their youth. Yeah, or maybe, now wasn't the time for that. Boom, boom. Oh, great. He's narrowed in on me. Fantastic. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yay. Can I please repair? No. No, I can't. Oh, all right. Mitigation suite. Ministry stamped perfect. That's nice. Oh, the Tackities are shooting each other. Hmm. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, they're done. Just gonna dock to save. Hmm. You probably shouldn't be going out with the hull the way it is, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Well, actually, looking at the time, it's time for a little break. I will be back in between 5 to 10 minutes. All right, we are back. Hello, hello. Now it's time for our likely ill-fated search for Lustrum. It really isn't the true Sunless Skies experience until you have died a terrible death in the cold, empty skies. We've been pretty lucky to avoid that so far. Maybe tonight. South. Let's try. Not to hit anything. Let's try going down over here. Right. Starting to get snowy. Here we go. Combat. Nothing. Really? Let's try here. Come on, that. Nothing. Really? Oh, scribe's been. This is. Hmm. It's not good. We're in danger. Oh, oh no! Oh, yep, yep. We died. The hull cracks. The sky pours in. The cold takes you. It's not my time. Um, we know where it's not. South, southwest. That I got that right, right? Southwest of New Winchester. All right, let's try going down south of Carolina and sending out the bat and seeing what happens. Really? You want to go? Wow. Please let me strip it for repairs. There we go. All right. Doing a little bit better. Doing a little bit better now. Oh, what are you? Ruined remnant I can do nothing with. Yes, could have changed out my mining equipment for that cargo hold. I have used the mining equipment all of once. Really? That's fun. Sad, sad battle. Really? Oh my God. Oh, great. I could use my mining equipment. Why can I not hit this thing? All right, never mind. Oh no. Oh, really? Hey, hey, attack that, Spry Spinster. Yeah, yeah, you guys attack each other. Leave me alone. Didn't go well. Yep, we gotta go repair the ship again. Oh, isn't this an exciting episode? That is one thing about this game. It can be a bit on the boring side with the just going back and forth. Hey, what's up in here? Shorter route to New Winchester? Or have I just made a terrible mistake? I just made a terrible mistake. Mm, yeah, that, wow. That is an unfair land formation. Well, at least we have plenty of fuel. Oh, it's always an adventure in the high wilderness. And hey, we managed to get away from that Scratchminster somehow. Right, we cannot take a single piece of damage. Mountainous rocks clad in jackets of frost rise about you. The passes are perilous. Boy, are they! Okay, no, no. If we get tricked like that again. Oh. Everyone pray to every sky god that we make it safely back to New Winchester. Is the quest for Lustrum always terrible? Oh, all right. We can hear New Winchester. We're heading into safer skies. Hello, taxi. Please do not crash into me. Careful, careful, careful. Okay. Okay, we should be safe at this point. You don't generally get marauders this close to New Winchester, or Cantankerry, or anything else really. Oh, the distant clamor of engine yards. Love to hear it. That's right, where we're going. All right, maybe we should abandon the search for Lustrum for now. It does not seem to be going very well for us. Recruit the Fortune Navigator. Maybe. I'm gonna repair our locomotive. Fully repair that, please. 87. Ooh, continue. Please. Fortunate Navigator is thoroughly examining your engine's pipework. Crucial bit this. Look how it's been maintained. Beautiful. Your stoker beams. That was me. Mid-flight patch, too. He's eager for a new challenge. First officer increases your iron by 6, Vales by 2, and your affiliation establishment by 1. Yeah, 100 sovereigns, sure. Welcome aboard, fortunate navigator. You won't regret this, Captain. The navigator pumps your hand. He's an Imperial, a people descended from ancient Mongolians and led by the Eagle Khan, whose technology opened the door to the skies. A passing skyfire tousles the navigator's hair. For luck, the woman says with a grin. The navigator rolls his eyes. She's from my last crew. They thought I brought them luck. I didn't, but I'm still a good hire. All right. We've got ourselves another officer. We do have a first officer. We have the princess. What do you give me? 2 hearts and 6 mirrors and affiliation. 6 iron, 2 veils. Yeah, we'll stick with the princess for now. There's more. Yes, I do. More things to do in the bank. You know what? You're gonna go take some souls to Port Prosper. Oh, no. Yeah, yeah, we'll just pop fuel. Now we're good. Um, oh, can turn in any reports I may have picked up. I don't even remember if I got any. I might have grabbed one at Magdalene's. But yeah, you know what? That one passenger or 2 passengers we've got who want to go to Lustrum, they're going to be waiting for a while because I think I need to upgrade my ship actually before we can safely make it there. Yay. Oh, kitties, what are you doing? I hear cats being bad somewhere. Behave, please. go towards this way. Oh, boo, 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 company house. We don't like London. In the game, real London is perfectly fine. But in this universe, London is not perfectly fine. It's really amazing that London has the support it does, considering when London was in the Neath, which, it was only there because Queen Victoria sold it to Eldritch Space Bats. She just kind of shut herself up in her palace and ignored all her people, and everyone started calling her the traitor empress. Oh, we can deliver the geese costumes. Now, after somebody else opened up the way to the sky, everyone's like, "Yo, Queen Victoria, we love you." Quickly, they all forgot. Yes, yes, Princess, we know you don't like stinky people. Let's make some progress and feel better about ourselves. Behind the tent. Hey, hey, kitties! Deliver the clown costumes. Perhaps now his geese will be willing to perform. The pensive clown opens the crate of specially made costumes. He considers the twinkling stones as a wishful child might a star. In time, he nods and reaches arm deep into his novelty pockets to find your reward. He searches your face for a smile when he reaches too far and topples over. Right, 50 sovereigns, 500 experience, and 2 sky stories. You can go back in and get another commission for work. Claim the acrobat's twin. 4 of hats. One of them has run away. Again, Ringmaster huffs. It's time to bring them home. They take turns, I think, running away. They won't come back until they get into trouble. But the cards say that trouble has happened. You'll find them in the Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve. Okay. And we will talk to the brave acrobat. Their tent is larger than the others. The flap is tied open for visitors. They half raise themselves from their deep cushions in greeting and bid you sit across from them. They ask how you enjoyed the show, and before you can answer, they apologize for their performance. I'm nothing by myself, they say. Without my twin there to catch me, or there to leap for me to catch, it's quite dull. But they're trying to break themselves from the circus again. Well, sounds as though the circus is an addiction. And the names. Let's attend another performance now that the geese have costumes. The tent is half full. Captains with nothing better to offer their crews have stopped in for a brief respite. The ringmaster gives his introduction, and the acts begin. The humiliated magician's attempt to saw his assistant in half comes to an unfortunate end, yet again. High above, the bereaved acrobat again performs their half of the routine, to a tiny amount of applause. The pensive clown is heralded by his comedic geese, Cuddles and Ruffles, who march in their finery before him. They honk as he juggles them, and the audience collapses into laughter. It ends when the headstrong strong woman lifts a very large barbell over her head. She repeats this several times, and the crowd's reaction isn't as enthusiastic as she'd have liked. The show ends with a smattering of applause. All right, starting to look a little better. You can collect free tickets. Yay, let's go to the amusements. We spend some time watching the sideshow attractions. The amazing invisible flea circus is immediately disappointing. The circus's strong woman, on the other hand, is arguably too good for the place, effortlessly raising all manner of heavy things over her head. The problem is that she makes it look so easy that the audience just shrug. It seems the only thing she cannot lift is the mood. All right, we reduced terror, got ourselves a court report, delivered the costumes. Now let's deliver some souls. We get to move all kinds of cargo in this job. Up to the Van Zessen waste. Oh, and at Port Prosper, we can check out the relay and look in on that package that they wanted us to pick up from Magdalene's. Anything good here? Signal the wreck. The windows of the crew quarters are occluded with frost. Was that movement you saw? Nope. Your signaler fetches their signal lamp and flashes a patient message into each portside window. You watch and wait there. Hands banging at the glass from within. A wild-eyed face. Oh dear. You dispatch a boarding party. They retrieve a survivor who is eager to sign on. She proves to be a hard worker. However, her reckless laughter and her stories of the horrid, haunting things she saw from her frosty window do not improve morale. Oh, we got a crew member and some terror. Fun. Oh, and we're getting attacked. That's okay. Oh, you okay there, ship? You just kind of stood there and let me shoot ya. Okay, that was easy. Loot the hold. Plus, jewelry box, something precious has been concealed. 28 sovereigns. Not bad. Not bad. All right, where are we? Here we are. Where we go. Oh, I'm driving like a tackety. Just all over. Sometimes it can be a little hard to tell what you're going to crash into and what you're going to just fly over. The screen's light can be really helpful if it passes over or under something, usually so can you, but that's not always accurate, and sometimes you can't tell until you're right on top of a thing. That's how accidents happen. Oh, Port Prosper. Also not one of my favorite ports, mainly because of the Windward Company. They're the enemy. Oh my goodness, my cats are nuts. Magnus just keeps bolting in and out of the bedroom. A rumble of, my goodness, don't jump on me. A rumble of far off refineries. Distant searchlights rake the sky. What is into you, cat? All right, here we go. Let's make some money. only needs to supply one more? Oh, okay. How we go? All right. Hey, I got a whole bunch of souls. All right. Hostess height. And here's the relay. We're not going to be making use of for some time. The Albion Transit Relay, a stone edifice scintillant with sigils, is encased in a contrivance of steel and brass. This is the Sin Dinkins Relay, allowing transport via a loophole in some cosmic mandate across the sunless wastes to a far-flung district of heaven. This one leads to Albion, the heart of the new British Empire and the seat of Her Renewed Majesty, Queen Victoria. We're going to check on the delayed package. It turns out that the previous courier was detained for having the wrong paperwork. Fortunately, the goods were impounded on this side of the relay. The board customs official is glad to clear some space in their cramped office. As long as you don't want to travel between regions without the appropriate paperwork, they couldn't care much less about cargo. The package has been serving double duty as a card table for the last week, but now it's yours, and the people of Magdalene will be glad to receive it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, we're going to remain in the Reach. We have no business in Albion. We put the edifice behind us. Or we would if I could remember how to back out. All stable. Ooh, we're close to a level up. That we've got Magnus! For goodness sakes, please calm down, mister. Oh, you got the crazy eyes. Oh, narrow miss. Oh, I should buy fuel and supplies and get a port report. I don't think I did that. Those are important things. What? Let's see here. Oh, yes, chorister nectar. A bunch of people want chorister nectar. Uh, abundance chorister nectar. Really? Oh, yeah, no, I checked that out and I decided not to do it. Where is. Oh, yeah. What we've got Hybris, which is northwest, which, oh, that's pretty much where we are. We've got about half an hour or so left. Let's, oh, I actually think I might know exactly how to find Hybris. Hybris is always down a long switchback in a mushroomy area. If it's to the northwest, it'll be up in here somewhere, I'm guessing, or it'll be in here somewhere. So there's more unexplored area up here. So let's check out what's up here. Oh, hello. This is a thing. Or not. Oh, I can't interact with that. I thought I could interact with those. Hmm. Magnus, what are you doing, cat? All right, I am seeing mushroomy things. I don't like. Oh, nope. Hmm. Don't think this is it, actually. Right? All right, let's go trying north of the circus. I really can't interact with you. Okay. Terror's going up a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. It's not, but we're gonna pretend it is. You know what? We're heading back towards the circus. We can always pop in there if we need to. We're gonna try following this around and seeing if there's an access point along here. And we'll know we're on the right track if we encounter a lot of fungal looking things. More so than what we normally encounter. Oh, hey, there's some fungus. That's a good sign. Yeah, we'll talk at the circus real quick, save, and maybe reduce a little terror before heading into unknown skies. Oh dear, we're not where you thought you were. The sky is wrong. This is not where you were meant to be. Was it a trick of the mists? Has the wind carried you astray? Have the heavens themselves turned on their axis? Okay, well, this just isn't gonna work. So we gotta painstakingly retrace our path. We lost two fuel. Oh Lord. Got five terror. In a sky story. You see that's another issue with the terrorist thing. The higher your terror, the more things like that happen. And the things that happen generally end up increasing your terror. That's fine. We've got plenty of money and our ship engine. Our ship engine is in great shape. Colored searchlights play across the clouds. They cast wild shadows, haloed in pink and green. Oh, listen, crash. Inconceivable circus. The amusements, oh, that didn't help very much. Oh, I don't want to buy those. I need to sell some. Oh, all right. Well, in an emergency, supplies can be burned as fuel. Yeah, I might be making another very poor decision, but we just say, and that's the way adventures go sometimes. Sadly. Let's see if we can get up in here. Rookery Cove. That way. Righty. Looks like there was another possible access point. Here, a cluster of islands in the mist, strings of bunting flutter optimistically between them. Yeah, hi, Circus, it's us again. Mind us driving by. Let's see. Yes, up here is an access point. I mean, obviously there has to be some way to get up in here. The fact that there is so little access really leads me to believe Hybris is up in here somewhere. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. But we do seem to have found an access to. Oh, this is a bad place. This is a bad place. Oh, oh, oh. But this is exactly the terrain we're looking for. It is ha ha ha. So it's probably going to take a lot more to get there than it looks like. Oh, we're down to one fuel. Are we carrying Chorister Nectar? Oh, yep, this is the switchback. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, this is terrifying. Mainly because of the fuel situation. Also, fighting is not awesome in these narrow corridors. Oh God. Growing unease, patience erode, tempers fray. Yeah, we're getting into bad terror. Mm. Oh, and we're approaching a horror. Why did the horror spawn in the Hybris switchback? This is terrible. Behold the remains of celestial behemoth rotting gently. I don't want to behold it. I don't. Yes, we found a horror. I know. I want to find Hybris. Oh, discontent, dispense brandy. Yeah, I've lost supplies. Yep, yep, yep. We just gotta make it to Hybris, guys. We just gotta make it to Hybris. Okay, okay, almost there. Almost there. Through the terrible fungal jungle. Martyr Meadow. Oh! That's nice. We've learned from our experience. Hybris, yay! Oh, oh, that was close. That was very close. Ooh, Hybris. The fledgling colony trying to dig its fingernails deep enough into the spongy fungal fabric of the reach to cling on when hard times come. It is a sad truth that many more settlements are founded than flourish. Nestled amid sprawling, sporing gardens of fungus, Hybris is a colony of octogenarians. Rotting buildings slide gently into decay. Maintenance is poor, the population aged. An insect, speckled with fungus, flies past drowsily. Growth asks no license, reads a barely legible sign staked into a collapsed pile of fungal eggs. Right, first we're gonna get a report. Not much seems to happen in this sleepy place. Perhaps someone will be interested. Life moves slowly here. There are arguments over the rules of bowls and the correct amount of time to steep tea. The station master seems to avoid the villagers. There is an unusual, unique quality to the starlight which filters through the underside of the caps. Oh, yes, we have many things to do. First thing we're gonna do, trade with the oh no. Yeah, we need chorister magic, but I don't suppose y'all want to buy souls. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, this might be a little bit of a problem. Now, we're not going to run out of fuel as soon as it hits zero. It has to go through the zero bar. So we can probably make it back to the circus, which doesn't sell fuel, I don't think. I think that's how we ended up in this predicament. Yeah, they just sell supplies. It is the nearest port. Well, Um, that's going to be a problem for future us. I think I'm going to call it for the night. It's getting a little bit late for me, and I want to have my delicious dessert before I go to bed. So, next time we're going to explore Hybris and hope that we can somehow make it back to somewhere that sells supplies. Otherwise, we're in trouble. But thank you for joining me as always. And thank you for watching in the future. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you had fun. I know this wasn't the most exciting episode. There was just a lot of flying around and almost dying, but that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, and next time we'll level up also. That's always fun. But for now, I'm gonna sign off. Uh, I hope everybody has a good night, day, afternoon, whatever it is for y'all. I'll see you next time.